Hi everybody, Steph here, and today what we've got for you, some of you will recognise the box and obviously the symbol here. What we've got is an absolute beautiful pen. Yes, it's a Parker 61 in the original box, and what we have for you here is an absolute stunning Parker 61. This is one of the three Cloud series that Parker actually did with their pens. This one, if we can bring it nice and close for you so you can see the pattern, is what they term as the Cumulus pattern. It's part, as I say, of the Cloud series. I've already actually done a video on the Stratus pattern, so if you want to go and have a look at that, go and have a look at the Parker 61 Stratus, which is a slight different pattern. And the last one, as it says in that particular video, is another one they term as the Cirrus pattern. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to give you lots of detail of this particular pen, because if you want more detail, go and have a look at the Parker Stratus and there's more detail there. There's a little surprise with this pen which I'd like to show you in a moment, but enough to say it's a Parker 61 Cumulus fountain pen from around about the sort of mid 1970s, 1975, and again it comes in this absolutely beautiful pattern. This one is as if it's actually just come out of the Parker factory. Now what I'd like to show you, let's first of all take the cap off, show you the pen and the cap at different angles. Okay, let's pop that down to one side. The thing that I want to show you about this particular pen is this. Now let's bring it up nice and close, let's keep it nice and still, and there you have it. What we have is a big stub nib. Look at the size of that, absolutely gorgeous. So let's give you a sideways view there. Let's show you the underneath. Again, I need to keep it very still because the camera doesn't focus that well, so let's keep it as still as possible. Okay, so I'm hoping you can see that. Again, a sideways view, and there we have it, an absolutely big stub nib. To give you an idea of the size of the nib, I've got a Parker 51 here with a medium nib, and again if I just show you there side by side, look at the size of that 61 nib there. Okay, very big stub nib, an absolute beauty. It's actually one of the biggest, well, it's actually one of the biggest nibs that I've actually seen on a particular pen. Again, what we need to do, I'm giving you a little bit sort of concentrating on the nib because that's really all I'm actually wanting to show you on this particular pen. Incidentally, this particular pen, as normal, it's been fully cleaned inside, all the collector, the feed, the nib, it's all been fully cleaned. This pen is in absolutely mint condition. As I say, it's as if it's just simply come out of the Parker factory. Ah, you say, lovely nib, but how does it write? Well, do you want to see it writing? Okay, it'd be rude not to on this particular occasion. Although the pen is in absolutely mint condition, I didn't want to ink it up, but as I say, it'd be rude not to on this particular occasion. So what we do, as you can see, this particular pen again has got the Parker converter. It also accepts cartridges. What we do, we just simply press this particular bar here. Once we dip the nib into the ink, give it a couple of presses, couple of seconds. Let's just get some tissue, just give that a wipe. Pop the ink to one side, and let's pop the barrel back on. And this will be quite interesting because I've not actually tried it myself, so here we go. Let's see how it writes. So what we've got is a Parker. As we said, this is the 61. It's got a big Stub Nib. Unfortunately, I can't write cursive, so I suppose it's lost a little bit, but if I was writing cursive, obviously I'd be able to show you the sort of the line variations, etc. But I'm hoping you can actually see by this. As you can see on the downward stroke, look at the size of that line, and then on the cross stroke there we've got a fine line, large, fine. Let's do the figure of eights. Absolutely lovely. There we go. And again on the downward stroke we've got a very thick line. On the cross stroke a very fine line. So there's a writing sample. As you can see, the line variation is absolutely superb. A large thick line on the downward stroke. On the cross stroke there we've got a fine line. So somebody who actually writes regular, who writes in a cursive manner, will love this particular pen, because obviously what I'm going to do is try and find a nice home for it. But all in all, an absolutely beautiful pen. As I say, this particular one, even the pattern, it's all pronounced to the touch, in beautiful condition. As I say, in my opinion, it's as if it's actually just come out of the Parker factory. And then to the cap there you can see it's got Parker, and if we turn it over it's got Made in England. So it's a Made in England pen. All in all, absolutely beautiful pen. So there we have it, the Parker 61 in this Cumulus cloud pattern. As I said, if you're interested in the Stratus, go and have a look on my other video which I've done, the Parker 61 Stratus. But in this particular occasion, all I wanted to do really is show you that beautiful big Stub Nib. So I hope you've enjoyed looking at the pen as much as I've enjoyed showing it to you. Don't forget, as always, I've got loads and loads of videos. Go and take a look, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. But for now, as in this nib, I'll just simply say bye bye now.